Hello everyone, welcome back to some more Duskers. Directive potentially illicit holds heavy metals. Inconclusive scan. Well, I think we're just good to go straight on in. It looks like A1 should connect to R2 here. We don't hear anything? Whoops. Been doing that a lot lately. Been pushing escape when I mean to push spacebar. What do you got? Ship upgrade empty. Alright. Actually, you know what you should do? Generator. Double check over here. Alright, generator. Wow. Okay. Navigate for R3. Well, that's fine. Scan. There's a long-range scanner and an interface. Wow. Oh my goodness. Okay. So interface, that is Ricky Ticky Tabby. Navigate 3R3. And you have motion and pry, so you don't matter too much for now. 2R3. Interface. Gather all. You can turn on the guns. Didn't we find a gun somewhere? I swear we did. No. We have, in fact, 0 guns. Alright. Orson! What up? How'd you get through this? Huh. What do you got? Toe and interface. You know what? We're taking your toe and we're using your toe. Because it's less likely to break. Toe. There we go. Navigate for R1. Timmy, if you'd be so kind, I would love to see you motion. Okay. So we know we're not dealing with slime. We know there's one infestation type in the ship, and it's something that can be picked up on the motion sensors. Navigate for R3. So we can take maybe, I guess 4 is our big one here. That just kind of, Ron's our big one that just kind of moves around. Go ahead and open that up. Toe. Fine. Go over here. Scoot past Rick when he's done being in the way. There you go. Give me a toe. Really? It's a 0% long-range scanner. Come on. Navigate 4, R4. Navigate 1, R2. Collide. Alright. Good place to collide, too, because you had the airlock to use. Oh, good. Video signal's back. Scan, please. Nothing in the room. Navigate. Whoops. Navigate 4, R2. Not very useful. The interface is off. Okay. Remote R3. Interface defenses. No powered defense turrets found. Well, that's just a little disgusting. Okay. So we have basically one course of action here. Navigate 1, 2, 4, R3. Cut the generator. Remote R3. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. You're gonna generator, please. Remote R2. D24. D12. Motion. Alright. So we'll start with D23. I want to check rooms that we know nothing about first, because we can at least scan the room that's through D21, right? So we can do something about the room that's through D21. If we get in there and we empty it, we can be productive if there's like a generator in there or something. What we can't do is scan the rooms that are through D23, D22, and D20. We cannot scan those rooms. So the only way to check is if there's something in those rooms, is if we open the door now. Ideally, we want to find one thing. Well, ideally, we want to find nothing. I mean, that's best case scenario is there's nothing, but that's not always going to happen. All right, well, I'm convinced. We'll go D24, navigate 4, R5. Okay, so we'll go check R5, right? And then we will probably check D22 next. There is literally nothing in this room. Navigate 4R3. I don't want to get stranded. Don't want to be abandoned. So we are moving on. Now, I don't think there will be anything through D22, but we have to check. 24, then 22. Get out of the way. Thank you. Again, I don't think there will be anything through D22. I think it's just a hallway. It's just a small little hallway, but you never know. Remember back a couple episodes, we found a generator in the smallest possible room. Just remember that. So you never know what you're going to find. But in this case, I don't think there's going to be anything. And I don't think it's a very big room either. So D24, navigate 4R2, I guess. There's not very far you can go. There you go. Just kind of get you going in the right direction. There's a ship defense in here. So if we can power this room, we can funnel everybody in there. So that's something to think about. Go ahead and D24, D23, D21. Okay? Now we're going to take the thing out of D21. So our motion sensor should go off here soon. Close D21. We want to guarantee it's in R8. If we can lock it into R8 and find the generator to that room, we can kill whatever it is. I don't know what it is. I don't care what it is. I want it gone, and I want it in the same room as a gun. Once we're done checking, once we lock the guy into R8, then we can check D20. If we find something, we'll lock it into R4, the room that's just to our right. If we find nothing, that's ideal. We search for the generator to turn on R8. The problem... Actually, never mind. There's not a problem. I was going to say the problem is there's not enough power to go around, but there is. Because I was going to say we need to power the interface and the gun, but we're not powering the gun right now anyways. R9. Okay. That actually gives us a lot of valuable information. Come on. Whatever's in R2. Come on. Move on to R8, please. I don't want to deal with any of your potential shenanigans. Alright, we got you out of D21. I want you to go through D22. Thank you. Alright, so D20. It's a big room, I know. There are some slow ones. There's like the ones that jump at you, and they're real quick. But there are some slow ones, so we just have to be aware. Sometimes we gotta wait a little bit longer. And it looks like the infestation on this ship is the slow type. So we have to be careful knowing that it's the slow type. That being said, I think D20 is probably clear. It's probably not a lot there. We'll go ahead and close D20 for safety. Open D24, open D21, navigate for R2. Okay, because I don't want to deal with anything slow that might go through D20. I feel like that would be very dangerous. So we need to be aware of what could possibly happen. So scan. Boom. Power. Okay. Interesting. There's actually an interface in there as well. Can you go check out that drone, please? Actually. Mouse. Cool. What do you got? Speed boost 1. Alright. Navigate for R1. Remote. No, not yet. Actually, doesn't matter. Remote R2. Remote R10. D21. Turn the guns on. Okay. R8 kill. Ah, we're dealing with swarms. Okay. We got swarms. That's the information we needed. All right. Mouse, welcome to the party. You can join Orson. Okay. So guns activated. D17, D18, D8. Leave it at that for now. We want to check through D15 and D6 as well. We also want to go through... I'll go D22, because that's fine and safe. And we can do D20 and D13 and D4. In that order. 10 enemies. Oh, there's a vent. There must be a vent. Interesting. Now, we don't know if there's any more guns. We just know there's the one in R8. It's killed 30 enemies, which is the equivalent... Uh-oh. Close that door. That could have been bad. We don't know where it came from. It could have come through R7. It could have come through D17. We have no idea. As it stands, we're not seeing anything moving through R2. R11. Oh, there's a gun in R11. Interesting. Okay. All right. Good. Very good. That is perfect. Okay. We'll go D15, D6, D17. So we now know there's a gun in R11. That is fantastic. That is honestly amazing that we found 2 guns. And they're positioned in such a way that we can apply power to all the right places. Easily. The only thing I wish we could do is open up R6. I think that's the only room that's left that's untouched is R6. So, we've killed a lot of guys, a lot of swarms. I think we're good. Just to be safe here, D24, navigate to R2. Right, we're still not going anywhere dangerous. What we're gonna do... Well, that's too bad. Alright, motion sensor here. So that keeps an eye on R10. In the meantime, we can turn off the guns and navigate 4 to R7 to give us a fresh scan. Now, we're keeping an eye on R10. If something triggers in R10, go ahead and close D20 there. If something triggers in R10, we can shoot it. Go ahead and gather that for me. Thank you. Alright, now I don't think there will be, but we still have to check. Nothing fresh to scan in here. There's quite a bit of debris. Nothing fresh to scan. So D17. Power. Ah, scrap. Go get the scrap. So we have fresh power. May not matter. Probably won't, but we don't know yet. D16. Not gather. Scan. Okay. So they could spawn out of R9. Something to keep an eye on. Scrap, another access terminal, and that is the ship. Okay. In your situation, let's... we're not done exploring with you yet. So we will be in a little bit, but not yet. Nothing in here. And anything in here? Nothing. Okay. So, we'll go D21, navigate 4, R2, should be fine. We need to... Remote, R10, remote, R13. Hang on. R13, R10. D18, is blocked. D22, D21, D6. D17? Okay, we can close D17. Okay. Alright, I have an idea. We'll make this work. We need to check R6, right? So we're going to navigate 1 and 3 to R10. Remote R10. So we don't need any of that. Well, you just had to make life difficult for me, didn't you? I was gonna open that door. But I guess now I won't. Wow, that was brilliant, Noah. That was brilliant. What do you got? Alright, well, remote R10. Again. We can go D8, D16 for safety. Interface gives us guns. D21, D24. We don't want to be connected to the guns. And we can go D19, D11, defense. So it activates the guns. We should be fairly safe. I was going to open D10. Obviously, that's not an option anymore. So, that's too bad. I don't care. Where do we want to leave from? We could just leave from A1. Like, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. So D13's blocked. Again, should be fine. No, I don't know if there's anything in R6. We've killed 3 enemies. Boom. There it was. Okay. Guns offline. D8. Not D8. D23. Navigate for R6. And we should be golden. We should be absolutely... Wow, you are just not the brightest, are you? Navigate for R6. Like, I know I can't see anything, but your automatic guidance system should still carry you through. There's not a whole lot I can do for you, though, Noah. So, give us a scan. We have a fuel access point. D24, D21. Nothing. Wow. Alright. We have scanned the entire ship. We're good to go. We got rid of all the infestations. Like, this could not have been simpler. This was a magnificent, absolutely magnificent ship. But we knew this would be an easier one. We knew it would be. So that's really awesome that it went that way. Again, I want to check what you got. So it's basically the same thing. We would get a free long-range scanner. Is it worth it, though? I actually don't know. It might actually be worth it to take the ship, because you get the free long-range scanner. Huh. That's not something I even thought about, but... Is there any reason not to? I mean, aside from the fact that it carries 3 less scrap, we're never going to hit 163 scrap. It's just not going to happen. I think it might be worth it just to grab the Facket. Honestly. As I recall, the Never Respectable has some holes. It kind of got hit. So yeah, let's commandeer. Wouldn't you know it? That's fine if it contains 3 fewer scrap capacity. It says 3 fewer scrap, which is a little, like, disconcerting, but... yeah. Huh. There we go. The Never Respectable, age 237. And I think ours was slightly less aged. Ship config. Yeah. We got a new LRS, which is great. Our remote power is unused. Holy cow. How did that happen? It looks like your tow... Wow. Yeah, I mean, it's in bad shape. Alright, speed boost. Interface tow. I love the fact that we just got a new interface. It's a backup. It's what, a 3.92%. This is a 0%. That is a brand new interface. That is fantastic. That's exactly what I want to see. Alright, a tow. Which tow do we want? So I think maybe we take the 18. We repair that. Do we want anything else? Probably not. I think we're okay. Mods, we will dump Orson and Mouse. We will fix the tow that is currently installed. Scan's getting tired. We're gonna need to deal with that soon. Stealth's alright. Motion sensors. I think a fresh 25 going forward would be good, actually. And I'm not worried about the radiation shields. And then I think we're probably good to go ahead and leave everything as is. Alright. So we'll go and execute. We get 2 more scrap from that whole endeavor. I won't dump any more of these until I need to. Like, I'm not going to use the speed boost, but I'm not going to scrap it until we get to the auto trader. That's when I will scrap it. For now, we have 2, 4, 6, and then we need 1 more fuel to hit up the auto trader. If we don't find 1 propulsion fuel across 3 ships, I'm going to just be completely befuddled. I'm going to be honest. If we don't find 1 across 3 ships, I'm going to be befuddled. So, look at that. The never respectable. You did well. You carried us a little ways, but we had a great opportunity to get a new ship. It was fantastic, and it didn't have any holes in it like the never respectable did, so that is fantastic. Does it say infestation types? It says 0. Cool. Look at that. We got 2 ships in this entire sector that have 0 infestation. Isn't that great? I think that's great. Alright. Anyways, that'll do it for the episode, and that'll probably do it for how clean these episodes are going to be. It's going to get a little dirtier on the Tenkaichi, and that'll be next time, though. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, give it a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and share the video with your friends. Facebook, LinkedIn, wherever. It's the best thing you can do for the channel is to tell your friends about the channel. This is not Fight Club. I encourage you to tell people about the channel. But I will not beg you. I'll just ask you kindly. And thank you to Amphid for being a Patreon supporter. I will see you all next time with more Duskers. It's been a good last couple missions. Let's get back to something a little more intense. 2 infestation types on a medical ship. Thanks for watching. DFTBA.